We really wanted to change the experience that students had in education. And we looked around for different things we could do, and the thing we found, the thing we landed on, was blended learning. And when we found the blended learning certification, Leading Edge, we found something that could help our teachers to think through their curriculum and their instruction, and to figure out which aspects of the teaching and learning process belonged in a digital environment and which belonged live in the classroom. And each of the teachers who's completed that certification program has made decisions, informed decisions, about what they want to do with their coursework.
Personally, it was valuable to be part of Leading Edge certification program for myself because I was hitting a dead end. I felt like being a teacher for 4 or 5 years, I needed something new. Going through the credential program and having gone through a master's program, you only learn how to be in class, face to face. And I think this has helped me grow as an educator. It has taught me to be confident and to use these new tools.
My motivation behind taking Leading Edge certification was to get more skills to incorporate into my classroom, to bring the online experience to my students in a more organized, more effective way. Before taking Leading Edge, online was kind of a separate thing that we were doing. Okay, now we're going to get on the computers, but now it's more integrated into the class.
Having Leading Edge certification, and for most of the teachers here, it makes us all focus on the same aspects. We all think about, okay, how can we take our teaching and our practices that we use at this school and put them in an online environment so that we can benefit students at all times and all paces. And as I have seen, it helped build our collaboration, it helped further our school in blended learning, and I think it also unified our thoughts and our uses of our learning management system and online techniques so that our students weren't confused when they were going from class to class. So the collaboration made it smoother as us for teachers, but also smoother for the students to actually use the technology.
As a technology coordinator, I've been able to witness an incredible shift in our school at different facets, from our teachers being able to collaborate with one another and share their experiences, to our students choosing how they want to interact with their blended learning components.
I am an independent study teacher. I teach a hybrid independent study where we do have an online blended component, and I didn't feel like once we left the classroom that my students had made any connection with one another. And so I wanted to be able to provide them with the opportunity to build a community and feel more like a classroom where they all knew each other and they were comfortable with one another.
The students like the fact that I've integrated more of these strategies from the LUT course because I don't have to talk as much in front of the class. They can learn things on their own pace. The screencasts they really like because they can play them, pause them, do the activity, come back to it. If someone misses a day, it's not a big ordeal trying to get them to work again. They can go onto their Haiku page and access everything that we did in class.
I really was able to give more options to my students so that now I could tailor an individualized learning plan toward an individual student more than having that individual student tailor the way he or she worked to my system.
They're building the skills through these daily practices of interacting with technology and the abundance of information of how to pick out what's important, what's relevant, and what's meaningful. And so as they go on, there's only going to be more information available to them. And so the ability to access and use the correct information in the correct ways will allow them to achieve success as they go on into higher education.